Welcome to the Real Facts on Real Estate podcast, presented by Sean Patrick Maloney. In this series, we educate real estate agents on how to find success in the industry and grow their wealth to six-figure commissions and beyond. Now here is your host, Sean Maloney.
Welcome to episode 234. What education is required to become a real estate agent? I'm your host, Sean Patrick Maloney. Thanks for joining me this week. This week, I'm going to talk to you all about becoming a real estate agent. I often get questions as a broker owner, how does someone become a real estate agent? What type of requirements are there? How much am I going to have to do? Where can I do it? What's the best places? How can I get it done the quickest? How long till I make money? So today, let's break down what are the education requirements to become a real estate agent. Well, guys, first off, I want to say I'm here in Massachusetts, so I'm mostly talking about Massachusetts here. The reason being is every single state has their own guidelines and different ones. Some are more strict, some are less strict, some offer reciprocation, which means they accept other states' licenses with minimal testing requirements. We can go over all that in a future episode. In Massachusetts, in order to become a real estate agent, you must take the 40-hour course. After the course, you need to score a 70 or above on both the state and federal real estate test. So we have two tests. We have the state and we have the federal. Each one is administered during the same time but separately. So it's possible that you pass one or the other and don't pass the other one. In that case, what you do is you go back and take the one that you did not pass. So you don't have to take them both over, you take the one that you didn't pass. The 40-hour course is all you need for a prerequisite as far as education requirements. But that said, guys, my whole thought process is to get yourself into a program of studying and to make sure, even if it takes buying some extra online guides and different resources that are out there, to do your best before going and taking the test. Once you take the test, it's okay. Pass, fail, doesn't really matter. There's no pain or agony in not passing. It's learning what didn't work. It's learning how to better apply your studying. It's learning next time I go there what I should know, having an idea of what the questions look like, because oftentimes, to be truthful with you, people go in with different expectations compared to the actual questions that are there. The state really asks a lot of questions similar to things like, what can we do to your license if you don't pay your taxes? They ask you questions all about the different types of property ownership. They ask you questions about tenancy. They ask you all these different questions, but honestly speaking, the 40-hour course doesn't exactly prime you up for it exactly because they give you so much information, so you got to narrow it down to what is going to be on the test. One of the cool resources they sell now, PSI, who does the testing, not my best friends, don't like them at all, honestly. Not to speak negative of somebody, they take too long to actually work through applications. They also take too long to respond to people. They don't have normal licensure, but because they control the test, they have the best study guide. Their study guide is going to get you onto what the questions look like, the format, the way they ask them, what questions they actually ask. So I wouldn't be afraid to go onto their website and buy one of their test study guides because it's going to be really helpful in the idea of passing the test. As an agent in Massachusetts, at minimum, you must take 12 hours of continuing education every 2 years. Number varies state to state again, so this is for Massachusetts, but the 12 hours continued ed, it must be accredited. Oftentimes, your local association will have events at maybe attorneys' offices, at inspectors, other brokerages, where they offer free CEUs for going to the event. That means they're going to give you some education while you're there. All of you are a member of MAR, which is Mass Association of Realtor, or NAR. Those also come free within the portal that they have there. If you go in your library, you're going to find the free CEUs and you can take them that way. Then the other option is to jump online, take the classes. I always did well with keepmecertified.com. They were cheap and efficient, great classes, kept you captivated. Some of the classes can be a little dry and boring when you take the wrong continued ed. But if you take the right classes, they keep you engaged. Guys, in real estate, the more you know, the more you earn. So I would say, yeah, the 12 hours is there, but that should be the minimum. And honestly, you should spend way more time learning all the time so that when you're talking with clients, you know all about deals and you are the true expert. In something where someone's going to spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, looking to the true expert is always going to happen. So if you're a true expert and you don't leave any questions as far as when your clients ask you questions, maybe you don't have the answer right then, but you go dig them up for them and then you take them to heart enough to learn them for the future, you're going to find success in real estate. Now, one of the questions that get asked me often when agents start off in real estate is, what's the education requirements to become a broker? So I figured I'd throw this in here. To become a Massachusetts real estate broker, you have to work full-time in real estate for 3 years and have a broker sign off that you did. There are some other requirements like being in good standing with the state, and you do have to make sure to get references, and you're going to do a few other things. But ultimately speaking, you need to take a 60-hour course, and then you need to pass both the state and federal licensure. As you guys can see, getting a license in Massachusetts is not hard. At 100 hours in, you can be a real estate broker. That doesn't mean you're going to find success. That doesn't mean you're going to be working safely, and it doesn't mean that you should do that. Guys, education is key. I know that you guys understand that because you're here listening to this podcast. People like yourself are going to find big success. Reach out to us over here at Momentum Realty. We're always hiring new and existing agents, and we'd love to put you on the pathway to success and to six-figure income and beyond. Thanks so much for listening today. Make sure to pound that subscribe button. Tell everyone else you know that wants to get into real estate about this great free podcast all about learning to earn more in real estate. Thanks again and have a great week.